Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the video. This time is the Mythic Legions Otho, brought to you by my homie Yasuke79. So, he happened to help me get Otho, and I promised him I'll review it if I ever got it, and here I am doing it. So, keeping my word, and thank you again for this, so I want to say a special thank you to you. Shout out to my boy. But, let's jump into it. As you know, I've been heavy into Mythic Legions, and I've been looking and trying to track down certain characters. One of them is being Otho, so we're going to review him. This guy's actually a ton of fun. I like the knight bodies. So what I've been doing is building knights and barbarians to like go into what I do for my mythos for what's going on with the Mythic Legion stuff. And it's really nice because his accents of silver and gold, this dash of blue that really work with his brown skin is really, really fun for me because it's very rare that you see a unmasked black guy. We can assume it's some soldier, some knight, or whatever, but it's really cool to have one unmasked and to have locks as well as that. So it's really cool to see that. Anyway, let's jump into it. And the first thing I want to do is talk about the head sculpt, which I'm going to pop off real fast. They even gave him a black neck and not a armored neck. So also, shout out to Four Horsemen for that. And this sculpt is actually very, very nice. As you can see, he even has blue eyes, which is something you don't normally see. It's a character anomaly. And they have the wrap, the locks, and they're soft too. So you don't have to worry about breaking them. And I really enjoy the fact that they took a lot of consideration into that, which is a really dope move on their end. But let's jump into the articulation. We have our standard knight articulation, where the arm can go about this far, because it's definitely going to lock into that top part of the arm, where that first ridge of armor is. But you can still go all the way around, and you still get your single joint rotation, as well as your gauntlet rotation here, and your hand pegs going up and down. For that super waist articulation, much like the SHF Street Fighter Ryu, you see it tucks in, rotates on this ball joint, all looking pretty good, and a little bit seamless as well. Now, these don't get in the way because they are soft plastic, so our legs can go all the way up. You have a knee swivel. You have a thigh swivel. My thigh swivel's a little tight. Whoop, let's try that other leg. There we go. It was cold up here when I first got it, so I should have heated this up beforehand. So we have our thigh swivel. We have that knee swivel. Knee rotation, which actually works really well when it's not bent. And we have our really good, crazy ankle articulation, which is really dope. Otho doesn't come with much, but, you know, he gets the job done for one of the leader knights. So, as you can see here, when you're posing this guy up, you can actually get some pretty good, decent poses, depending on what you want to do. So let's lead this guy like this, right? Voila. We're going to talk about what he comes with. So you're going to get Otho's axe, which definitely maxes his knight color scheme. You get a dark gray with a nice blue and gold axe match. You're also going to get the add-on part to make it a double-headed axe. All you're going to do is remove the back end, slide that on to make it a double-headed axe. You get Otho's sword, which is a knight sword, which is a dark gray color scheme, metallic blue look. Then you get a short sword as well with the same color scheme. You are going to get one of these, which allow you to sheath your sword or put it around the shoulder and put it on the back, whichever one you want to do, really. Then you're going to get 2 shoulder pads. Now, this is what's going to help you define your look, depending on what you want to do. So if you want to add these shoulders on one arm or 2 arms or whatever it is you're going to do, this will allow you to do that. So let's put this arm down. We're going to press these right in the back, pop those in. And this will give you that more defined look. Kind of like if you're playing one of those JRPG games and you upgrade your character and now he gets some shoulder pads, but suddenly he's way more powerful with just new shoulder pads. This is definitely going to be your like look. This is what you're going to get. So it's really cool to see things like that. And I definitely like him much more with the shoulder armor. So let's just hit that final form. And I kind of want to give him his definitive axe because I like the look of this with his axe. So let's slide that in. Voila. So now we have Kulo Otho with his Kulo axe. Looks really good. So I'm going to keep this one nice and simple. Now we're going to talk about him as we line him up with other Mythic Legions as well as other lines. Let's get started. First off, we're going to do him with Romulus, which is on a gladiator type body where you can see more skin in the arms and legs. Voila. Then we're going to do Attalus, which is on the Barbarian body, but shares some pieces with, well, actually, they all share the same body, but you know what I mean. Here's Attalus. And I'm going to just clean up him, make those legs sit a little higher. So you can see what he looks like next to these guys. And as you can see, they all look pretty good together. Next up, we're going to do it with a dwarf and a goblin. So you can see what he look like size-wise with these guys. Here he is next to Snag. And then here he is next to Torn. So voila. So the size comparisons actually are really good here because they actually do vary in heights. Just in case you want to see what he looks like next to a 2.0 body. Here's Gadriel, a Black Angel Warrior. And then here we are with my Barbarian, which I call Hawk Guy, which share the same body as Atlas, but I had to move him back just a little bit because those wings and that mallet is going to get in the way. So if you move him up, you'll see he's just about the same. Now we're going to compare him to different lines. First up, we're going to compare him up with a Mezco Me on a Stealth Gomez body. So Otho and me chilling. Next up, we have SH Figuarts Camerata Cougar. Then we have a Lightning Collection Blaze. Then we're going to do a Articulated Icons Ninja. So as you can see, Otho fits in pretty well here with Mezco. Probably a little bit better with the Lightning Collection. In the imports, he just seems to be too big, unless you're going to do some sort of perspective shots. Next up, we have DC Essentials Sinestro, which is gigantic because they even tower over Mythic Legions. We have a 1000 toy Synthetic Human. And just in case you're wondering how the Ogre class stacks up, here is Archimedes. Let's actually rotate that axe out a little. So yeah. All in all, I am really feeling the Mythic Legion stuff. But again, I've told you that a million times because I've been playing D&D. And this is a very nice grail to have in my collection. I'm very glad to have it. And I'm just glad you guys sat through and watched it. I hope you enjoyed the photos. And as always, guys, be good, do good, drink your water. Later.